shortly after we got on the platform, and we just never had like the opportunity to get it out.
Yeah, we met him through the Record Shop Discord, and he obviously makes different music than we do, but we're fans, and this came together pretty easy. Like he had a pretty solid idea down, so we got the stems from him. I break this all down on the video, but we got the stems from him, and then we did our thing on it, and it's cool. It's got like the Eric Prydz vibe.
Yeah.
So.
No, because I remember he sent you like a SoundCloud link with his like idea, and I took that, threw it right into Ableton, and started laying stuff down over it.
Yep.
And saved that, and like sent you a clip of that, and you were like, let's run with that. And then he sent us the stems. We plugged them in, kind of Frankensteined it all together. But that's that's some of my favorite stuff to do, is like, if you like when we get something like that, immediately just put down your first idea, and chances are that's what's gonna stick. And
it's yet another collaboration where we haven't met the person in person.
Yeah. And doesn't he live out of the United States? So I don't know when
he's in
maybe
Germany,
like Amsterdam or something.
Yeah,
maybe
Germany.
We'll link up there.
He's in Berlin, I think.
Yep. Nice.
Damn.
We got another pack, or you good? You tapped out?
I mean, I
can we, Lisa? Can you? Oh, you do have another one.
Yeah, I picked up 3. I figured that was. Oh.
Sorry.
That's all good.
Let's go for it. Yeah. So if you guys are just tuning in, we are opening packs from the Friends of Fries pack drop, which just went live on Record Shop. You can still pick up packs. Please go over there, check it out, grab some music.
Yeah, and for everybody who is listening in today, we are going to be giving away some packs as well. So you can enter to win. It's app.recordshop.com/live. Enter your name and email there, and we will do some draws later on.
Nice.
Yeah.
All right, let's see what we got. Autonomous
no
robot
sunglasses.
without sunglasses.
This is very specific because it doesn't have a lot of things.
So
but it specifically does not have sunglasses.
Yeah, it has plenty of other things. And we'll just leave it at that, I guess.
Okay.
So we included a bunch of these artifact cards, different characters from like the Fried Fam world. A lot of them pulled from our Body Pop video. But we've kind of been running with these characters specifically for Nick and myself for a couple years now. Like, just look kind of cool. And also Nick without sunglasses.
This is leading towards something. I wonder what you're gonna pull for the third card.
Come on, let's see.
You didn't.
Hey, but serial number 9.
Hey,
nice.
That's pretty
good one.
Serial.
Single digits.
Yeah.
All right, cool.
Perfect.
So that's all I got.
Can you pull? So we can give you guys some context if you don't know. Yes, Dennis in the chat on Reddit. We just dropped a music NFT pack. They're collectibles. You don't need a MetaMask. You don't need anything like that. There's an on-site wallet. It's basically like going and buying music on Bandcamp or anywhere else. But they're super dope collectibles, and they're mixing recipes and rewards and all types of stuff. So it's called Friends of Fries, and it's live now on app.recordshop.com. Let's give them some context of the robot and me and the outfits and all that.
Yeah, so you got to remind me. I don't remember what has been revealed and what hasn't.
Well, I mean, those just where those characters come from, I guess we could talk about that a little bit. So we worked with a designer by the name of Petty Rep, who did a lot of stuff, a lot of the original Monster Cat illustrations and logos and stuff like that. We worked with him on a bunch of our artwork over the years, including a record called Body Pop and Forever Love. So he did the animations for both. I don't know if you have those videos handy, but...
Yeah, I'm going to play them right now, actually. Although... it's gonna look a little glitchy doing it on the screen share, but you'll get the idea. Yeah, it'll be like choppy, but
It's coming through smooth here.
oh, okay, nice.
Not the no audio, but
Yeah,
you
no,
can see
I
it.
left the audio off. But yeah, this is our the first track we did on Hysteria, Bingo Players label, called Body Pop. Nick on vocals, and like Nick said, we connected with Petty Rep and kind of gave him this idea. I remember I was out for a jog, and like you kept hitting me with like ideas on this, and I was responding like, yeah.
Did you stop jogging? Like, did you
No,
mid-jog?
and I was pushing the stroller, so I kept like veering all over the place. I was like one-handed trying. Yeah, and we pretty much like came up with his whole idea on the spot, and he executed it so perfectly. I can't get over how simple the characters look, but yet they look exactly like us. I don't know how you accomplish that.
He's a talented dude. So actually, to give you like premise to this robot, if you go to our first EP, Autonomous, it had a robot that broke out of a factory of clone robots, and it was the only like unique robot that broke out of that factory. So from there, we worked with a designer by the name of David Cicella, and on our second EP, it was like a village of fries, like a city of fries. The whole premise of the city is it revolved around fries, and there's an Easter egg of a broken robot in the city laying on a pile of fries.
Right.
So if you go find that, you'll see that. That's on the DF EP. And then in this video, we reassemble the broken robot. So this story has been building for many years. It's just an ongoing robot story.
Yeah, and then he's made appearances like on the Borderline artwork. You can spot him kind of like creeping from in a window. Yeah, something about it. We just like the aesthetic, so we've stuck with this for a couple cover arts.
I think at some point when we do a big enough event, we'd have to hire like Cryo Man, but trick out his suit to look like the robot.
Oh, that's a great idea.
It's been a long week, but I got no shortage.
Nice.
So that's Body Pop. Go check that one out. That's just out on like regular platforms. You don't need to buy a collectible for that one.
No, yeah, that's up on Spotify.
Lisa's poor internet. I don't know what's going on over there.
I also don't know what's going on. It is a struggle.
You're in Canada, right? So
That might be it.
That's the excuse.
What else we
Nice.
got? We got another pack to jump into. You said you got 3, right?
Yep, I opened up 3.
Oh, you did open up 3. I have one. Ready to
You
go.
have one? Are you connected for
Not for audio.
just screen share? Oh, that's all good. You don't have to worry about the audio.
Yeah. Hold on 1 second. One second. Here we go. All right. Cool. Connecting.
Nice.
Wait, let me do this. Sorry. 1 second. Oh, Lisa, I never got you were gonna airdrop me some packs.
Let me do it right now.
All right, you have my I don't want here, I'll do this.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah. All right.
Okay,
I'll get you some
check the
packs.
chat. Check the chat. There's the
Thank
account
you.
email. Yep.
Oh man, and Ed pulled a perfect serial 200 on the autonomous robot without sunglasses.
So I
went
went
to
in
Ooh,
the
these
nice.
screenshots.
Can you
I wouldn't-
explain what a perfect cereal is?
Yeah.
So for that artifact, there were 200 collectibles minted, 200 cards minted, and Ed pulled number 200. So ideally, people are shooting for either like that top number or like a really low number is desirable. And that can come into play for certain challenges. Sometimes, you're trying to get like the lowest serial number possible, and that'll affect like where you stand in the rankings for something. So yeah.
All right, so
trying to pull
I'm gonna pull this.
Serials are high.
Let's see, where are we at?
Under packs there.
Yeah. By the way, I know we talked about this last week, but Danny did the DJ mixes in this pack, and they're awesome, including on the free collectible. And he's filled his quota for the rest of 2022 on DJ mixes. We can get into the rewards in a second after we rip open this pack.
Yeah.
10 steps on Instagram. I see you.
Shout out.
Yo, 10 steps.
Brandon, I pulled your card. I pulled the release card earlier. We already checked out the behind the scenes.
Oh, speaking of that, before we forget. Brandon, Mr. 10 Steps, how do you get your mic sounding so nice? What are you using?
Probably not a cheap USB mic like I do.
Nope. Wait a minute. Sorry. Open. All right.
Ed keeps posting screenshots. Ed, how many packs did you grab? Are you on this?
He must have grabbed a lot. All right. The cut. Yeah, so we made this record a while ago now. The original version came out, and this VIP edit we did exclusive for Record Shop.
Yep.
And
this has the breakdown.
Yeah,
like
also
the behind the scenes breakdown on it.
Yeah. It's a good one. I'm not going to play it because my audio is not set up, and you should pull it to get it. Anyway. All right. Autonomous robot without the sunglasses.
Nice.
I wanted these artifacts. I wanted to get all of them. And the Apex VIP edit.
Yo!
So this came out, can't even tell you what year this came out. What? Probably 2015, 16?
Yeah.
Something like that on our label Liftoff. And then we did a VIP edit specifically for Record Shop in this pack. And Danny's down here in the breakdown video, so you see how it's made too. But yeah, we tried to do as much exclusive music as we could for the pack. 10 Steps said for his mic, he uses a very old Sterling Audio ST58 or 57. It was $80 at Guitar Center 8 years ago, and he runs it through Logic with an EQ and compressor.
Wow.
Easy.
Well, you make it sound easy then, I guess.
Yeah. All right. Packs.
Ooh, I like that 888.
I'll take it.
Ooh. Rip it. Well, I guess you're not ripping one of these packs. You're like trying to navigate the fries. Get the cards.
That's true. That is true. All right. Another cut. I think that's a lower serial than the other one I have. So
maybe we should give some of this stuff away.
Yeah, we can do that.
I can do that. So for those who are just join our giveaway. It's app.recordshop.com/live to get in on the giveaway. Throw your name and your email in. All right, so the cut. What serial is that?
This one
211.
is 211.
All right.
And just so you guys know, so yeah, you're seeing duplicate cards and stuff, but this little scrolling ticker at the bottom of Record Shop, this is the secondary marketplace. So you can see like Solar Stone dropped a lifetime guest list NFT, and it's on the marketplace right now for $350. But we can, or you can resell these cards on the marketplace too. So that's one of the cool features here. Like if you get a duplicate, you want to offload it, you can.
Yeah, because chances are someone else is going to want it to complete some sort of challenge.
Yeah, so all these artifact cards also feed into challenges. So Beth Spath, and I'll just read this real quick. Some say she's gross, others say she's eccentric. She's an enigma wrapped in a riddle in the middle of a pile of scrap. She is Beth. And so Beth is one of a bunch of artifacts, and if you get them all, it's leading towards a challenge, a reward for a challenge.
Spawn was asking in the comments, is there a list of all the cards that are available?
Yes.
Yeah,
So-
man. That's DJ Spawn. Check out on our blog post. That's probably the easiest way to see everything at one glance. So it's blog.recordshop.com. What cereal was Beth's Bath?
That
can't see.
is
It's too
106.
106. Great.
All right, last card here. Take me away. Tondo 1988, collaborator with us, and this one has a making of video too. So you guys might see that this record is actually out on our label, but not this version. This is like a special extended version he did for the pack, and it's really dope. It reminds me of like an old school like extended mix. It's not just like a mix in on the front and the back of it. Like he put in work with like extra percussion and extra instrumentation and stuff like that. So
we got to pull there's a special mix in here that mixes everything from the pack together, but it's a tricky one to pull. So I haven't seen a screenshot from anyone yet, and we haven't seen it on the stream.
is that the Friends of Fries, not the Friends of Fries mix? It was the Welcome.
Oh no, it is the Friends of Fries mix,
Present.
and I'm on the main Last Raven pulled number 10.
So
and number
some of
20.
you guys, so here's a fun fact. Maybe we'll use this as an airdrop or a reward to somebody. The physical item on the Friends of Fries mix, on the art, you'll see handwritten. It looks like handwritten. So I did that on these pieces of paper, and then photographed
Ooh.
them and photoshopped them on. There it
There you
is. So this is me with a marker, and now it's on there. So somebody might get this in the mail, and they can hang it on their wall.
And Nick Imps
Cool.
posting his number 3 cereal. So yeah, people pulling it.
It's Spawn had a great idea. He said maybe the site should make a frying sound when it opens. I love that idea, but if I hit the dev team at Record Shop one more time with they're gonna kill me.
Fact.
All right, let's
All right.
open this one.
Let's see what we
Fry
got.
it up. It should be like when you're dropping the fries into the fryer.
Yes.
All right, let's go. All right,
Ooh, another take
Tondo,
away.
I'm listing this, or you can give it away. 351.
351.
351. Yeah, let's give it away.
Give that one away. Awesome. Voyager. I didn't have this one. Danny had it, right? In
Yeah.
his collection.
Mm-hmm.
So now I'm the proud owner of a 10 Steps collectible.
And pretty
For a
cool if
short
you're a
period of
producer.
time.
Like besides the behind the scenes, the fact that you get all those stems is pretty dope.
Yeah, so if you want to jack his drums, now you have them. You're good.
There you go.
Yo, nice.
All right, Lady
Another
Thrift,
artifact.
another artifact card. And all these characters have been in the music videos. So the one
Were
Danny
they
was playing-
specifically in that one video, or are they in like over multiple videos?
There's in the Forever Love video, you might catch a couple of them too.
Yeah.
Sick.
And I mean, we're gonna do more of them, so obviously that's where it's going.
Yeah.
Nice, nice.
Lady Thrift
I want to.
lives by the 4 R's: reduce, reuse, recycle, and rave. Say hi.
Sick.
Yeah.
Does she have the New York Lady Liberty
Yeah.
crown?
Yeah.
Nice.
And I
So
always
cool.
imagine her with a really terrible Long Island accent. It makes it.
And then you can hear in the background now, this is our record with Lena, Won't Be the Same, which was the Participate to Create track that we did, like 4 months back now or something.
Yeah.
So that's part of the...
4 months today.
Oh, shit.
Get it out of here, really?
Yeah.
That's wild.
Yeah, it's December 29th.
Ironically, but that's good timing. I like that.
That is funny timing.
So
Love
is
it.
Phileas, how many packs did you buy?
Did he go hard?
Why don't I share my screen and we can go check out some of the challenges and talk about those?
Yeah, let's
Sure.
do that.
All right, hopefully the
All right.
screen sharing. I think that's what messed up my video in the first place. So,
I just realized my
let's-
lighting in here is all like jacked up, so I'm gonna just fix that.
all right, folks, I'm gonna show you. Unless my screen share doesn't start.
There you go. But it's all pixelated.
All right.
Oh, yeah, it's
pixelated
pixelated.
too.
Yeah.
Yeah. I can.
Profit.
And it doesn't like when
Yeah,
you
you
screen
want to
share.
present and I'll talk it through.
Yes,
It
that
doesn't
would
like
be.
anything about me today.
No, it's not. It's okay. It's all good.
All
right, here we
good.
go.
Oh, you're walking through
Nice.
what's
So this
in
is
it,
the
right?
blog. If you want to hop, sure. Oh yeah, we can walk through what's in it for sure. All right. So if you kind of start scrolling down, so if anybody who's actually paying attention now too, if you haven't got your free NFTs, go pick up the Fried Fam free NFT.
Yeah.
Also in the link is there in the blog post too. But you can kind of get started without even paying any money. So go check that out. I think it's got 30 minutes of music on that
Yep.
free NFT too.
Mm-hmm.
So that is friggin' wicked. Thank you guys for doing that.
Yeah, of course.
The free pack, we just wrapped that up today. We are giving away 10 free packs to some folks over on social media. I think some Instagram winners. So we're going to be giving those out later today.
Nice.
Congrats to those winners. Ooh, you guys are hosting an exclusive online event. Do you have a date for that yet?
We don't yet, but we'll have that within the next few days.
Hey.
Yeah, I
Sick.
imagine next week,
Sick.
or the
Yeah.
week after.
It's gonna
So you
be
gotta buy
very
a
soon.
pack, and then that will get you an invite to the exclusive event. I have attended their events before; they're super fun. Highly recommend. Get artists generally popping in, and like you feel so special.
Hey, yeah, and we gotta get some artists lined up. We gotta get some giveaways lined up. We like to make it a
we
thing.
should make sure that we can get most of the people on the pack on to be able to stop in. Luckily,
Yeah.
everyone pretty much is everyone East Coast besides Brandon, right?
Yeah, and you could make the argument that he's an East Coast guy, even though he
Yeah, he
currently
is.
doesn't live there anymore.
Yeah.
But yeah, all Northeast people.
Nice. And then what?
All right,
What
and
else we
then-
got here? The challenges.
We got some challenges. Do you want to head over maybe to the challenge page on Record Shop? We can kind of go
yeah,
through the ones that are live right now because they're not all live.
Let's find.
Big
where
Knob
did I
Music
have that?
said he's in.
Well,
What are you
while
waiting
you're
for,
doing that,
man?
I'll talk. He's just here, maybe?
Oh yeah,
Has
maybe.
Big Knob been here the whole time?
I think he's been lurking.
We were just listening to your track. Your track is awesome in the drop.
All right, so we got. Whoa.
A couple
Four
challenges.
challenges
Yeah,
here. Let's see
four.
if I can. Can I make them all fit? Well, if you're watching up close, you can't see anyway,
That's okay.
so we'll zoom in. So, grand
All right, well,
prize
the
and top
grand
20.
prize. This is, yeah, click into that one. That is a friggin' cool. I'm so pumped for the grand prize for, well, if we can scroll down and look at the leaderboard. But basically, you guys are rewarding people who are buying packs. Phileas, holy crap, good for you.
Right
101
away with
packs
it.
purchased.
Damn, I didn't even see this leaderboard.
Huge shout out to Poria and our team who put this leaderboard together for us. And crazy shout out to Phil. We love you though.
Oh, Lisa, your audio.
So it's a pack purchase challenge.
Just a heads up, your audio.
Can you hear me?
No, it's just choppy.
Choppy
Yeah.
choppy.
It's cool.
You're
Keep
good,
it
you're
rolling.
good.
Can you hear me now? All
Yeah.
good?
Yep.
Not too choppy? All right.
Mrs. Dietrich coming in strong in
All
top
the tech
25.
problems
She could almost be invited to the event.
Where is she at?
She's at number 24. Tell her to.
Oh yeah, so she was bitching at me last night because she's like, I want packs. I want to know what these are. And so she sounds nothing like that. But she's like, buy me 5 packs. So I bought what I thought was 5, but it ended up being 7, and then she was all pissed off that I bought
I get
2
those.
extra
Yeah, I
packs.
get those numbers confused all the time too.
I was just like, I'm gonna slide this credit card in 2 more times. Just
Yeah, shout out to all the OGs in here. Phileas, Nance. I saw Finn down here. I saw Midwest NFT. By the way, Midwest NFT, I want to give a special shout out to because he gave us a lot of like insights into what the community was feeling, just like what gets them excited, and we bounced a lot of ideas off of him. I know Nick did the same with a couple of other members of the community. So it's awesome how it's like a two-way sort of thing where like you can just go to the people that are most excited about it and be like, what would the community enjoy the most? And then we can kind of like wrap our heads around that when we're doing the challenges and stuff, which I think is pretty cool.
yeah,
So
this leaderboard is amazing. I didn't know this was here.
yeah.
Yeah, just freshly added. Your name may not be on the list. I just saw someone in Twitch saying I think it might be 2 or more packs.
Yep. Yeah, it only goes to the top 50.
Might be the requirement.
There's Big Knob.
Or it goes to the top
supporting
50.
himself somewhere, I saw.
I saw, yeah.
Yeah.
4 packs. I only bought 1 pack.
All
I
right,
was like,
so-
let everybody else buy packs. Why am I buying my own
Yeah,
shit?
you don't want to hoard them.
Yeah.
But what are you guys giving away to the person who buys the most pack? Because it's so cool. I'm really excited for it.
All right, so Peter in the background just asked if he needed to buy a pack, and I told him, yes. In fact, Peter, have the whole applause team buy packs. That would be wonderful. Then you get to know what Record Shop is and understand
Yeah.
the mechanics of it. That's my sell to everybody, by the way, when they're like, well, I don't know what this is, whatever. And I'm like, well, here's the thing. If you buy the pack, 1, you get dope content. 2, you get a fundamental understanding of what we're doing with music NFTs. And
Yep.
3, you get to own your first NFT. So you're getting an education, you're getting an asset, you're getting music, and you get to own your first NFT. It's like, for $11, you're getting a ton of value. I'm not going to sell you on it here. I'm just going to sell you on it here. That's it. So what was I saying?
So grand prize,
Grand prize.
top buyer.
Top buyer of the most packs, which currently looks like it could be Phileas, is getting a full day with us, either in the New York City area or the DC area. We can either go in the studio for part of the day and we'll take you out to dinner. We can go to a game. We'll take you to a game of some sort. We could go to a Rangers game. We can go to a Giants game. Whatever it might be. And then we're going to take you out to dinner. So either way, you're getting a day with the fries as the top buyer.
Yeah.
And the top 20, I'm also excited for that one. What are you guys doing for top 20 buyers?
So top 20, or Danny, you want to jump in?
Yeah, so for the top 20, we had the idea, because we love doing that participate to create event with Lena so much at the end of last year, that we thought, why not do it again? But this time, we're going to do it just for the top 20 buyers of the pack. So the chances... my wife is rooting for Phileas just because she wants to meet him. So the top 20 buyers of the pack will get the invite to join us for another live creation event. But then your chance, like your vote's going to count that much more, because we had over 250 people in voting on the direction of the track last time. This time it'll just be limited to 20, so it'll be a lot more intimate. I don't know yet what kind of direction we're going to be starting with. But that's also something maybe we could set up like a channel, like on the Discord, where we could spitball ideas beforehand. We had talked about on the previous one maybe accepting audio from community members. So I think that's on the table. We want to do what we did before, but try to up it. Just other ideas. So we're open to suggestions. But I think that'll be a really cool event too. And then ultimately the plan would be that would come out as a collectible as well.
Very wicked.
Yeah, I'm very interested in the Phileas vocal before the drop sample. So if he could just come up with a bunch of key phrases, that would be great.
Yes. All right, let's jump to the next one. We've got the Total Domination Challenge. So, hard to see here, but participate in all of the challenges related to the drop. So that's both collection challenges, the release and the artist challenges, the promoter challenge, which is the social media one, right? All the mixing recipes, which are not going to be released until next week. And then the massing and the burning challenges, which will be released the week after that. So this one's got a while to go on it.
Yeah, how are you timing that one out, Lisa? What are you going to do? Like, once everything's live, they have like 2 weeks or something?
Yeah, so the promoter challenge is on for 2 weeks. Mixing recipes, I think, have a good amount of time on them too. Let me get I got a little spreadsheet up. Yeah, mixing challenges have 2 weeks, but the burning and massing only have 1 week. So those will come out on May 13th. So everything kind of ends on May 20th for Total Domination. And that's when we'll end the grand prize and the top 20 buyers, assuming your packs don't sell out. But I think you're on a good path here.
We're hoping for sellout.
And you're getting an in real life reward for this one, which is pretty friggin' cool. So there's a metal print that like you guys are going to co-create with the winners.
Yeah, actually,
potential winners.
Hang on, I'm gonna grab something so they can see.
Oh yeah, Nick's got these metal prints before, so we can kind of show an idea of what it'll look like.
And Peter in the background was just asking, I just bought a pack. Should I leave it sealed? How does this work? Good question. I like to open my packs. I don't leave too many sealed. If you want to like eventually resell your pack, then yeah, leave it sealed. But I like to open them. We've been opening them all day. Ooh.
So this is a metal print. I mean, as you can see, it's metal. This is for our 15 million Spotify streams on Born Ready.
Wow.
So we'll design one of these with whoever wins that prize. It could be a collage of your collectibles. It could be a Disco Fries collectible. Whatever your favorite artifact card is, whatever. And then we'll sign it if you want us to sign it. Or we could just leave it pristine and not sign it. But we'll hook you up with a nice metal print.
That's so cool. And Peter's also asking if he can join the Discord. So if anybody else would like to join the Record Shop Discord, it's discord.gg/record shop. I think I should put that in my Reach.me profile so you can link to it. So come join us. You can ask a lot of questions there. I've got the best community. So we've got a bunch of people here who are live with us. I saw Phileas. I saw Sonia, Urban Owls, one of our newer members, but is also so awesome. Nick Imps.
Yo, Urban Owl was in a Twitter Spaces with me yesterday. By far one of the best Twitter Spaces I've ever been in. Like, took cues for future Twitter Spaces that maybe I run.
Okay.
It was with God Cloud. He is a finger drummer and a vocalist. Amazing dude. He was in there, Urban Owl was in there, and then a bunch of other people. But it was such a good conversation around music NFTs. And to put it in perspective of how early we are in the music NFT space, there's only just over 1,000 artists right now in music NFTs. There's 8 million artists on Spotify.
Wow. That's insane.
It's ridiculous.
That's so cool.
That's hard to believe, but because we're so like immersed in this world, and I feel like a lot of the people that we have connected with are as well. It seems, but yeah, I guess even when you look at like the greater dance music space, a lot of the bigger names haven't jumped in fully yet, outside of like Aoki and Diplo. But yeah, I think there's still a lot of time left this year. It'll be interesting to see like what the landscape looks like in another 6 months or in another year.
Yeah, I'm just glad we didn't wait to try to catch the train, and we jumped on it at the first stop, because then you're part of the, like, we're part of the narrative in a lot of spaces now, which is amazing. I mean, I can't remember the last time, like, we always try to get ahead of things early, but it's the first time it feels like, oh, we're actually, like, part of the conversation when we're not there, when we're not in the room. People are talking about things we're doing in Web3.
Yeah.
And that feels good. That's nice.
Yeah. So going down here, I mentioned before the promoter challenge. So that all you have to do is buy one pack, which many of you watching have already accomplished, and then connect your Twitter account to your Record Shop profile, and tweet about it. There's some like requirements here. You have to use tags for us in Record Shop and the Fried Fam drop hashtag, and just, you know, say what you pulled in the pack or what you're most excited about if you haven't opened your pack or something. So there's a little like example tweet here you could kind of use as a template, and then you will get an email with a link to a special airdrop from none other than Kenny G, which is pretty priceless. Shout out to Kenny G for being a G, but also for Nick thinking of this idea, because I remember when you hit me with it and I was like, hell yeah, like that's such like an unexpected perk, and I don't want to give away like what's there until people have had the chance to get it, but it's worth completing the challenge.
And if you were part of the Won't Be the Same, you watched it or you participated in it, I feel like it's something you just need to have. Yeah. And that's all I'm going to say about it.
Yeah. Nick did show it to me. It is the best. Like, I'm absolutely completing this challenge because I want that video. It's so good.
It's hilarious.
I'm finally just seeing the Twitch comments. I had to go to Twitch to see them, but just checking in. Radio Dave is in the chat over there. Shout out to Radio Dave. Who else is in here? Boogie Hill Faders are over there.
Oh, I gotta pull that up on my phone so I can see this. Yeah.
D'Amico and Valix. Shout out to you guys. Neurotic said, just opened my pack. I feel like Nick knew it was me, so added nothing but pictures of him. All right, I'll take that.
Nice. Nick Imp's got a glitch card. So what we touched on this briefly with the Mason packs, but how does a glitch card happen, and then what is the value for someone that ends up getting one? Just the rarity of it, I guess.
Got a glitch card? What? I didn't even know there were still glitches happening. So the thing with a glitch is that it's a glitch. So
Quote that woman.
You're welcome. So like it was not intended to happen, but I can see in Discord. So he's got one of the In the Studio with Danny cards, and it's like the corner of your studio. It's not even your face or anything. Like you
it's
can't
the back
see
of
you.
my iMac.
Yeah. So that's interesting. I didn't even know there was new glitches. All right. There, like, what is the value of a glitch? I don't know. Like, it's the same thing. Like, what's the value of the low serials? Like, what's the value of getting number one? It's more on like what you like to collect. Like, I love my glitches. I love a low serial. I love a perfect serial. And then there's like stupid serials. Like everybody loves 420. Everybody loves 69. Like there's certain serials that you're just like, if I get that, I'm gonna keep it.
Yeah.
Just for the lulz. So.
That number's my shit.
Let's check out. So the collection challenge is probably the most pertinent. Besides that, promoter challenge is just like a easy one to knock out. But this collection challenge is good for this whole week, and is part of what you'll need to do to complete the total domination thing. And basically, you just need to collect all the release cards and all the artist cards. So people that have been tuned in, like you saw, Nick pulled the Apex VIP, I pulled the Donuts Release Plus, and then there's all these other ones in here. Some of them we've got the Lift Off with Fried Fam Mix, which is what you're listening to right now. that's one of the requirements. And the way it works is you can either pull them in packs, or if you're looking to complete and say there's no packs left, or you're just frustrated buying packs and not getting the cards that you want, that's when you go to the marketplace and you can pick them up there to complete the sets, because people are going to have extras that they're going to drop into there.
So what do we got? What do we got here? What are you pulling up?
Oh, so this is the collection challenge.
Got it. Okay.
Yep.
So actually, do you guys want to talk about I'm just trying to work on my camera again. The special fan mix, because I think that's really cool. You're going to be taking in basically requests of any song.
I don't remember which one of us came up with this, and it might have been a combination of both of us, but so the premise is this. If you complete this challenge, you can submit any song to us. So if you like Tiesto, great. If you like Metallica, cool. We don't give a shit what the song is. But if you complete the challenge, you get to do that. So you get to submit a song to us, and then we're going to take all those songs and make them work in a DJ mix. So that'll be the fun part for us, is figuring out.
That's the promise, is that it's going to work.
Somehow we're going to make it work.
Well, there's no promise it works.
It was difficult enough just mixing everything within the pack, because you have 10 Steps was at 140 beats per minute, his track, and Tondo's was at like 110 or somewhere in that range. So there's a lot of ups and downs for what a mix that has like 7 songs in it. Yeah. So we will figure out a way to make it work. We just thought that was like the more interactivity we can get, the better, because that's like the most rewarding for us, and just the most exciting part of the platform and the community is how involved everybody is.
Boogie Hill Faders said, I'm such a nerd collector. I assume this is Kevin. I'm such a nerd collector. I don't want to open any packs. Keep them sealed, or should I open? The temptation is real.
So. Well, if you picked up a bunch, you don't leave them all sealed. Like, maybe set aside a couple if the serial numbers are speaking to you or something.
Well, and like the thing is, you can't get basically any of the rewards if you keep them sealed. Like, you can, exactly. I guess, get in the top 20, but any of the other rewards, you have to open the packs to participate in them. So, and like, I don't know, I'm the type of person who just likes to have them open and like see what's in there.
Yep.
You know, you're gonna leave it sealed maybe if you want to like sell it down the line, but.
Peter in the back said, I got the autonomous robot without sunglasses. So a lot of people getting that. All right.
Yeah.
Oh man, somebody on our Twitch said they pulled an autonomous robot without sunglasses, perfect serial number, and it's a glitch.
Whoa. Whoa. It's kind of dope that we didn't plan for glitches, because glitches are glitches, and they're happening, so it's almost it's like an added set of cards in there.
Ed,
like
Philia says he's a ripper, not a flipper. That's, you got a lot of packs to rip.
I like that. Yeah, it's gonna take Phileas a while.
Yeah. So you can see I've gone into my collection now, and I found the Friends of Fries pack. So at the top here, this is all the stuff that I pulled today from packs.
Yo, how bad do you want like the real version of all that? Like that sheet in a binder?
Yo, I miss that. I occasionally see kids by me with like, they still do it like Pokemon cards and stuff. But yeah, so you can see here, all these ones that are grayed out are other collectibles that I have not pulled or purchased from the record shop, from the marketplace rather. So definitely missing out on Danny DeFrito. Anyone that's grabbed him.
You got to pull a big knob. That sounds dirty.
Pull a big knob. The Bexy and Vic. Yeah, we haven't seen anything pop up from Bexy in all the packs that we've ripped yet.
Yeah, Bexy's card is dope too. She did a great walkthrough on hers, and the track is awesome. So, anybody who got the Bexy card, let us know in Discord or. Oh, Peter got it in the back.
Yo, Peter, nice.
Good for you. Bexy's awesome. She's on the come up and making a lot of moves on Anjuna and on a bunch of festivals coming up. So keep an eye out for her.
Yep. And we included Lena as an artifact in here too. She was included on what was the name of the pack that she was in? Women of Dance?
Yeah, Women of Dance.
So she's already on the platform. Obviously did Won't Be the Same. But we also included her here. Just a good one to have in there for some challenges that could...
Wait, did you get her in one of the packs?
No, so you can
Oh,
check
you just
out...
went through.
Yeah, so any of these... For anyone else that's already opened a pack, if you go to your collection, I'll go back to it so everyone can see. You go My Collection, and then you can go to Sets. And then, like, search in Sets, I'll just do Friends. There's Friends of Fries, and then it shows you the ones that you've gotten. And then any of these ones that are grayed out are ones that you haven't gotten yet. But what's cool about it is you can still... you can kind of see what's out there without going through the marketplace, whatever. You can just see it here. And you get a little preview, like it says here, locked content. There's a couple other card faces missing there, but you get to see the front and the back. Nick's shot looks so much cooler than mine. I like...
No, yours looks legit. You got like the lighting up and...
No,
and all
mine
that.
is just like a hot... Oh, so you can't see the hot mess of wires. Like the amount of wires... behind that screen, I was like, I wanted to do a shot from back here, and I was like, it would just be a white wall and then just cables going everywhere.
Danny came up with the idea to do these studio videos, and I had a lot of fun doing it. And then afterward, I was like, yo, there's so much more shit that I want to talk about, so there has to be like a part 2 at some point.
Nice.
Yeah, that was fun.
Oh,
We've
Billy
never
is
done anything with
number
to
one
like
Danny DeFrito.
yeah. We've never done
Yeah.
anything where we explain like what's here in our houses. So it was the first time that exists. So if you get that, good for you.
Yeah. I always think it's interesting too, like, especially we have home studios, and it's developed over the years. Nick's been in his place for a few years now. I've been in my place for a minute. Prior to that, I moved around in New York like every year, so my studio setup was constantly changing and being rearranged into whatever size room I had. I always think it's interesting to see how people set stuff up, and there is something to be said for like setting a certain vibe in a room that you're going to spend however many hours a day in and try to be creative.
10 Steps said, you want to talk about long studio videos? My track breakdown was originally 45 minutes. Had to cut that down. God bless you,
crap.
sir. Actually, I should mention this too. Peter said the Bexy and Vic collab is fire. So I agree. They worked on that track a bunch, and then we sent it around to labels, and every label was either like, this is too radio for us to promote to club DJs, or this is too clubby for us to promote to radio, which Danny and I have landed in that zone so many freaking times that it's countless now. So we approached them with the idea of putting it in the pack, and this is another beauty of music NFTs, that the listeners do not care about any of that shit. They just want to hear dope records.
We just want good music.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
amazing. No gatekeepers.
No, like you guys just get to say, yeah, like we have this awesome record. Let's put it in here and give it to the fans. And we gonna love it. I feel like that will be
Yeah.
another one I want to put in my showcase because
There you go.
both of the women look so friggin' cool. And like I have to go learn more about them.
Yeah, they're really dope. Vic had the chance to work. She works a lot with Domenico, another one of the artists that's on Record Shop. And they had the chance to work with John Legend on a campaign for the Olympics last year, the postponed Olympics. So they worked way prior to COVID on it. Really cool campaign if you Google it. So she was part of that. And then she was part of our record Forever Love, which did really well. And she had her own solo record, Heartless, which all the versions of that are in the pack. This is the first place that all exists together. And Peter said,
While we have a moment here, I want to just
Yep.
remind everyone that we are doing giveaways. So you have to hit up app.recordshop.com/live throw your name and email in there. We'll do giveaways, I don't know, maybe in the next 30 minutes or so. So
Yeah,
hit that
let's do
link
it.
up, app.recordshop.com. It'll take you to a Google form.
Maybe Danny can talk through. I gotta. This coffee, man, it's gonna make me pee. So,
Yeah.
Danny could probably talk to like the process of putting this pack together against
Yeah.
like an album process versus pack process. And
Yeah, it was interesting because to start, all we did was basically come up with a bunch of assets. Got the I don't know if I can if we can watch it go out in widescreen. I can't remember. We just sort of came up with all the assets first. The tracks with Kaiser, our track Obsessed, the track with Knob, and then everyone else sent their other stuff. And it was interesting because that's the part we're used to. It's just the creative coming up with music, whatever. But then the logistical part afterwards of figuring out how we were going to package all of it, what extra assets we were going to come up with, and then try to get creative about the challenges was surprisingly just as much work as the creative part. But I say it was a lot of fun because Nick did a lot of the hard work. And I just stepped in with like ideas. But
Well, and you and Nick are so innovative in how you're thinking about Web3, and that this pack isn't just a pack drop. It's basically getting access to you and Nick in different ways. And like, whether that's the personalized video shout out, whether it's a live session, that's, I think, what our community really loves about you guys, is that you're just seeing what Web3 is opening up, and what is like, it's just the tip of the iceberg too, right? Because it's all just like, what can you think of and what can you execute? And like, that's basically the limitations right now.
yeah, which is amazing. And like, a shout out to the Record Shop team for being so cool about, like, Nick comes to them with a new idea and they figure out ways to implement whatever they can. And I can't really think of anything that we wanted to do that we weren't able to for this pack. I just wanted to put up here, this is the Record Shop Discord. For anyone that's not on there, go jump on. That's really how you get like involved in the community. So you can see, shout out to Kings Fan, was on the platform months back, like kind of when it started, and said first time he's jumped back in months. So cool to see messages like that. People.
Ed, by the way, Ed's on Twitch right now. Ed pulled 2 rare beers with the fries. Said perhaps a beer with a bourbon. I'm just glad Ed's here on Twitch.
Ooh.
Yeah, there we go.
Even though he roasts me, I'm glad he's here. I send love right back. And my friend Jen Heck, who's an amazing director, producer. She's actually a supervising producer on House Hunters, if you're a fan of House Hunters. She just hit me and said she got a rare card.
Nice.
Yo, nice. We haven't released the challenge that might involve that card, but I would just say hold on to that one.
The beers.
Yeah, hold on to the beers.
Yeah.
It is fun watching the speculation in the Discord.
I love
People
it.
trying to figure out what they can do.
Bruticus Rules said, can you repeat address for giveaway again?
The address
The
for the
yep,
giveaway.
it's app.recordshop.com/live.
And while you're there, grab a pack. I saw Rimnes Music. We're not to Dope or Nope yet. That is going to be at 3 p.m. Eastern, so in about 50 minutes from now. But if you're just tuning in, we're doing a pack drop party. We just dropped our pack on Record Shop, and you should go grab a couple packs if you haven't explored the platform.
See here, this is the giveaway that Lisa was just talking about. app.recordshop.com/live brings you here, and you just drop it in, and then what it's 10 packs were being given out, or what was it?
I mean, if we want to do 10, we can do 10.
I don't know what it was.
I think 10 was the Instagram giveaway. Normally we do
10 was
5
the-
packs on giveaway. But
Cool.
and then we also have the 6 cards that Nick pulled. So we'll give those ones away too.
Nice.
We'll
I could probably do a few. I know I got some duplicates too, so
Do it up.
yeah, we'll make notes. Actually, is there an easy way to see duplicates?
They're like all combined, so you're
Oh,
I think
here,
you're
so
Vic.
it shows you
Yeah.
like Vic. You can see that there's more than one, right?
yeah.
Little Abner Jr. Little Abner Jr. on Reddit said, "Do 10 packs and 1 fart," and that's what we should give away.
There you go. Let's
Leave
do
it to Reddit, home
Yep.
of the trolls. Spawn asks, "Where's the leaderboard again?" So
So the leaderboard, you're gonna go up to challenges on recordshop.com, and then grand prize top 20 buyers reward, and then at the bottom of here you've got the leaderboard, which Phileas is still far and
Quite.
away.
Yeah,
But
quite
there's-
ahead on.
There's 20 days left, so basically until packs run out. You can't
Yeah.
buy. It doesn't count if you buy a sealed pack in the marketplace, right?
No, it's
Yeah.
only you have to buy it from the drop page. Yeah, this will basically continue until it is sold out, or May 20th, I think, is that last day. Whatever comes first. Yeah, so we will see in the marketplace. Stuff will come available to buy, so you can complete some of these challenges in about 24 hours. So you won't be able to find anything from this drop, except for the free NFT will be there. But everything from the drop, that'll come available in the marketplace in about 24 hours. You won't be able to find the pack in the secondary market until it's sold out. Just as an FYI, you just gotta wait until tomorrow.
Oh, so
Get
I
in
get
on
it.
that
I get
drop.
what you're saying now. So I didn't know that you couldn't get the full pack in the secondary market. Until
Well,
then.
just
Not
not.
until sellout.
Yeah, gotcha.
Gotta sell
Cool.
out first.
Somebody
Because
texted me
Because
earlier.
it would just be confusing if
Yeah.
you see some prices in the secondary market and they're
Yeah.
more expensive than the pack drop. And we're already hear people say I don't understand why the prices are different for the same
Yep.
collectible.
Yeah.
All right, so Beluga Blues 10 asks, "What other utility do you get from purchasing these?" So I'll give you the brief because we just ran through all the challenges and utility. But the top 20 buyers of packs will get a collab with us. We're doing a group collab with everybody. The one-of-one buyer who buys the most packs is getting a full day with us. And then there's a ton of other rewards that we're doing. Everybody who buys a pack is getting an invitation to an online event with us. We're doing other airdrops that are coming up in the next few weeks and months to all the buyers and buyers of specific sets or collectors of certain sets. But it's all in this Medium article or in the blog, right? If you go to the Record Shop
Yep.
website, it's in the blog.
Yep. blog.recordshop.com. That I think it's right now the first article. It says what's in the drop, friends of fries.
Yep.
So you can see it all there. But I will say, and we chatted about this, Nick, while you were running to the washroom, but you guys are really innovative in what you're doing on Record Shop with your NFTs. I don't personally, when I'm looking at what's going on in the NFT world and looking for utility, I don't see a whole ton of variety. It's like, okay, you can go to a live event, but if you don't live in New York, which I don't live in New York, or you don't live in LA, you don't live in certain big hubs, that isn't super accessible to me. So I love what you guys are doing because it's all pretty much still virtual events. Plus just access to you guys, and you guys really rely on your collectors on asking for feedback and hey, what do you guys think about this? And that's so fucking cool in itself that an artist will come to you and ask your opinion on something. That's just so cool.
I can't remember who I was watching a few years ago online. It had nothing to do with music, and it was like a business thing. And they were like, just ask your customer. I mean, obviously, develop things that are unique and interesting that your customer might not know that they want, but they want. but also ask your customer what they want. And I was like, why don't we just do that for listeners sometimes? Why don't we just ask them what they want? We essentially do that in clubs in some ways. Like when we get to a venue in a state that we've never played in or haven't played for a while, we ask the promoter, like, what are the biggest records here? What's working?
Yep.
So
Right.
why wouldn't we say to
You
the
don't
people who
you don't
collect
presume to know it. Yeah.
Yeah, why wouldn't we say to people who like our stuff and collect it, like, what do you want to hear from us? What do you like more of? Do you want to hear more of like the Forever Love vibe? Do you want more of the Apex vibe? Do you like the electro? Or do you like the more chill shit that we do? So it's, I don't know, it's fun. It's fun for us that way too, because then we're able to kind of like take their ideas and mold it into what we want to do.
So how do you, like, I think one of my questions is, when we're comparing to other artists, again, I just appreciate that you guys run with it. And I think that's why Record Shop is so invested in helping you guys do the things you want to do, because you actually take on a lot of the work. So how are you balancing like what's like how much effort you're putting into your NFTs versus how much effort you're putting into other stuff that you're doing? And why do you focus so much energy on the NFTs?
Well, I could tell you that all of my energy for the past
2
month
weeks.
has been on this.
Yeah.
It's tough to do the balancing act. It really is. And like, I felt bad a week or two ago because I hadn't been we hadn't been active in Discord really, in the Record Shop Discord. And so I just went in there and apologized. It's like, hey guys, not ignoring you. Just a heads up. We've been relentless on this thing, but it's tough. It's a tricky balance because like this week has been all this pack, and it'll continue to be for the next few weeks, obviously. And then we got to deliver on all the rewards, but then we haven't made a ton of new music for other projects we're working on. So at some point we're gonna have to shift into some of that stuff without like dropping this all together, obviously. So we want to still engage this community, and long term, this music is quite epic for what I'm talking about.
It is, yeah.
It changes everything. We want to still engage the Record Shop community and keep them interested in all the other stuff we're doing, and they've been massive supporters, and we want to get feedback from them on what we're doing with our EP and all that down the line. So it's tricky to answer your question.
But what's cool is like with the like traditional music releases, a lot of those get scheduled so far in advance. Like we have a track coming out in 3 weeks on Spinnin' with Harbor and Lux Tides called Nothing that we finished a month or 2 months ago. So a lot of it is like you have this lead time where like Nick has solely been focused on Record Shop for the past month, but we already have like our traditional releases slotted in. But it just gets tricky if they overlap and you're trying to get it all done at once. But it helps having two of us because we can focus on different things. You know, as I was wrapping up a bunch of the production stuff for the pack, Nick was already making progress on artwork, the visual side of it, and kind of figuring out logistics with the team. So it helps being a duo, or if you're a solo artist, then hopefully you have like a good team with you, management or someone else that can kind of help you out, because it is a lot.
And I know, I think you've said in the past, like generally when you guys divide and conquer the work. So are you finding that it's a similar division, and like Nick is still doing the same type of things and Danny's still doing the same type of things, or has what you do changed quite a bit?
Yeah, I think we just both know what we're good at, independently of each other. So that makes everything easier. Like if we just formed this duo a year ago, I think this would be challenging to figure it out. And I just can't even wrap my head around that idea altogether of like year in not only just getting into music as a duo, trying to navigate traditional DSPs, but then also trying to figure out Web3 and how to engage that. I think the fact that we've done this for so long, have kind of figured out a process between us makes the whole thing easier. So we can step into Web3 and it's like seamless. Obviously, like there's hurdles and you figure out new ideas and you want to engage in different ways, but we know how each other work.
Yeah.
Joey Cufflink, shout out. And Low-Key Rel. LG Low-Key Rel.
So Phileas is already speculating about
Phileas might
mixing
get,
recipes.
Yeah, Phileas is.
Phileas might get smashed on the leaderboard. I just got a text message. Somebody's coming in hot. So
Ooh.
just a
Swooping
forewarning.
in.
Phileas is also asking if you have a favorite card in the collection.
I do,
well,
but I'm curious of Danny's.
I have a favorite card, but I'll just say it's not in the pack. You can't pull. If I were to limit to the cards that you could pull in the pack, I could figure something out. But I know my favorite card is not in the pack. It can only be achieved somehow
Later.
down the road.
Later. Easter egg.
Is it the one we were talking about earlier?
It was, yes.
Okay.
It's so
I'm-
stupid that it's just so stupid that I love it.
That's up
speaks
there.
Without giving it away what it is, it speaks to the possibilities of the platform, because this is something that there would be literally no reason to make this otherwise. Maybe for like some piece of social content or something, but the fact that we actually got to like go through this whole thing and make it like a collectible, I think is cool. But from the pack itself, maybe the donuts track, just because when we started it, we didn't even know that it would be part of the pack. It was just like something we were working on, and then when we connect the dots, that it would make sense to include it in this. I thought it was just a cool like full circle sort of thing.
Nice.
So I agree. The hidden gem is in my. These are my top three in no particular order. The hidden gem you were just talking about.
Yeah.
Donuts, and then did we give out the other recipe?
We haven't given out any recipes yet.
Okay. Fuck. Well, aside from that, I'll give you my top four. There's another hidden recipe, and the knob card with Move. Just because I'm happy for a bunch of things. I love the record. I love what he did on it. It's his first NFT. I've known him forever, and he's a good friend. And I wrote his bio. So this is what happened. I was like, send me your bio. And he's like, dude, I have barely made any music. You think I have an updated bio? So I was like, all right, just give me 10 minutes. And I whipped it up. I was like delusional. It was like 1 a.m. and we were texting or something. And so it's kind of comical, his biography. But I enjoyed pulling photos of him from 10, 15 years ago. And he's like, these are not relevant to me now as like dad. And I'm like, dude, these are your bio, like these are your promo photos. It's what we gotta run with. So,
well, and he did a really cool video too, sort of like explaining a bit of like the backstory of him and Nick meeting, and like when I met Anthony, and kind of what we've done together over the years. So that was cool for me, just getting to see like Anthony's take on like stepping into Web3 and just like, you know, it's been a long time since I got to hang out with him in person, and even longer since we've got to be on a stage together. So just sort of like reliving some of those memories through his video was cool.
yeah, agreed. Who's got the music right now? Is that Lisa or Danny?
Yep.
Yeah, me.
Lisa's got it.
It's a hair loud, just a heads up.
That I can fix.
Spud just spotted Spud the dog.
Is that better?
Yep.
That is better.
Great. I just queued up Donut to play next, so we can listen to that one. Also, Phileas in the comments here just asked if Nick can write him a bio.
I'm
Maybe
happy
that's
to.
part of the number one buyer reward.
Yeah,
I'm
exactly.
happy
You got
to.
us for the day, so put us to work, man.
Boogie Hill on Twitch said, Knob gave me the quote, "These are old," disclaimer when hunting down promo photos for our next single, Sexy. So this is he's notorious for old promo photos. You probably got to that.
Yeah. Well, and we all have some pretty heinous promo photos from like back when we did those first shows in China. I don't know if I have it. I think I pulled this up on a stream. Oh yeah. Actually, I shouldn't have this that readily available, but there were like print little magazines, and you can see Anthony
That's
just
a gem.
like don't mess with that guy, and then Nick.
I bought that shirt for $3 at JCPenney. I can tell you that because I remember it. And I also bought those sneakers. Those are the DJ AM Nikes right around the time of the shoot.
Yeah, and then I perpetually can't handle this sun. And these
Hold up.
sunglasses and a shield.
I'm gonna show you the best fun fact of the day right now. Here it is. Are you ready?
Let's see.
Are you ready? I only own one pair of jeans, and I've owned them for a very long time. And they're on right now.
One pair of jeans?
Dude, I fucking wear tracksuits. You know this.
I didn't know it was
But
to
one
that
pair?
extent. One pair.
I bought a black pair for DJing, and that's it. But I don't wear those on the regular.
That is a requirement to DJ. You do need black jeans.
Well,
All right, guys.
thought
I
you
want
guys would be
to.
excited about seeing my denim that's in that photo, but I guess not.
Oh, because you're saying it's the same pair of jeans.
They're the same pair.
What the? No. Are you kidding me?
How long ago
Bro.
was that?
Dude, this is. Oh my god. This has to be like 2000. This is 2010. This thing is from 2010. And I don't know when we did this pictures. It would have been end of 2009, beginning of 2010. So, wow.
I'm sorry. So you have not purchased another pair since.
I've gotten like DJ jeans that I only wear for DJing. But these jeans, if I wear a pair of jeans, first of all, I only wear jeans like 6 times a year, tops. And today happens to be
Today is one of those days.
And
You
maybe it was 'cause I was
know
going to
the
eye
Record Shop
doctor.
fam is special.
Yeah.
Don't say it's the eye doctor. You gotta say it's us.
Yeah, it could be.
Yo, that's
So funny.
you've been with those jeans for like a third of your life, dude.
I've been with these jeans almost as long as my wife.
See, these are things I don't even know about Nick. Like, I know Nick only wears tracksuits, but I would just assume somewhere in his room, in a closet, in
I
a
threw them
dresser.
all away because I just didn't even want them available as an option.
Well,
That
I
is-
think now the
okay.
community is going to demand that's an artifact. We're going to have to
jeans-
figure out a way to
And-
incorporate that. Although, like, I don't want to go down the road of, like, pantsless Nick with pants. It's going to get... It's already... The sunglasses is enough. We don't want to...
The IRL is if you burn the jeans card, I mail you this pair of jeans and then I don't have any.
Exactly.
It's a mythical 1 of 1 card.
Boogie Hole Fader said rock the jorts. That's where the progression goes, like when I start to cut these off as they wear at
That's
the bottom.
what's next. Okay.
Yeah.
That's so funny.
So AlphaDon09, formerly TGF on Twitter. Disco Fries are my guys. Really happy for their drop, and I ripped this very fittingly titled rare card from my pack. This drop is packed to the gills with contest content and collectibles. So what did he get here? Oh, we got the Friends of Fries rare. Number 18.
Nice.
18.
Nice.
Yeah. Shout out to Sue O on Twitch for picking up a pack. Thank you very much. Oh, so
I
this
know,
is donuts.
Yeah, that donuts is just wrapped up. Oh, it skipped the song I had queued up next. That's okay. I really quite love this song though. This is part of your like original drop, Cut and Apex.
Yeah.
So that these have been on the platform for a while, but now it's a VIP edit. So what have you done to change it up to give us something a little new?
So for both of those, well, first of all, the reason that we included those in our first like collectibles on the site is because we needed to do something that we owned 100%. A lot of tracks we've signed to other labels, so it gets complicated. But both of those came out on our label Liftoff. We had no collaborators on it. So it just made sense. And then for the VIP, we basically just went in. We have all the stems to the track. That's typically how we work is as we finish a track, we bounce stems, all the parts, master it, and then it's easy to make like an instrumental version or an extended version, whatever. And we kind of took that and chopped up the audio to give the drops new feels. And it was cool because it had been a few years since we had released the tracks. So it was pretty easy to go back in and like reimagine what the drop could sound like because we were so far removed from the production. Sometimes it's tricky, like once you've just finished working on something to like come up with a variation right away. But yeah, I loved both of these tracks. Kashmir supported the cut pretty heavily when that came out, and Apex was like, I feel like we put it out at the wrong time in the sense that it was like a big, like, fun EDM hands up kind of record after everyone was over that, but we still had one more in us and we were like, we're gonna do it anyway. And that's why we self-released, because we only like releasing on labels if they're gonna be excited about the track, and we had labels saying like, oh, we could push it, but we just kind of got the feel that like it wasn't gonna get the shine that we wanted it to. And so I'm glad we held on to it and self-released. I think that's an important note for anyone out there really eager to get on labels, is that they do provide benefits. They can bankroll for promo and music video and all that kind of stuff. And they hopefully have like a good social network reach where they can boost your socials or like get it out to DJs for support, stuff like that. But there's a lot to be said for keeping ownership of it, because it opens up possibilities like NFTs, doing whatever you want with it down the road.
Love it.
Well
That's
said.
A+ tip.
Well said. Yeah, I've been trying to get carve outs for NFTs and more of our agreements lately, and some labels are great about it, and others are like, no, we know what's going on over there.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah. Worth
Yeah,
a
so
shot.
interesting.
That conversation's been coming up in almost every Twitter space that I've been in.
Yeah.
Is what to do about label strategy with NFTs and whatnot. So that's going to become a bigger and bigger topic, just with contracts and stuff like that on the back end of records. And better
Interesting that.
believe-
Well,
Go ahead, sorry.
yeah. Nice to hear that it's becoming a little more mainstream. Like, obviously, we've got a long way to go, and like, awesome for anybody who is new to NFTs and this is their first NFT they bought. Welcome, congratulations. Hope you're gonna enjoy the ride with us because it's crazy. But it's cool to hear that the labels are starting to pick up on it. Some of them, they're saying, whoa. I want in on this too.
No, for sure. Even if they don't have a strategy plan, they want to make sure that they have the rights so they can put a strategy together.
Cool.
But I think there's going to be a lot of messiness that happens because it's a new space. So it's a little Wild Westy at the moment, and people are just putting stuff out and not considering rights and things like that because maybe Web3 or NFTs weren't spelled out in their agreement. They think that they can just go do it, but you can't.
Well, that's why a lot of contracts you'll see like term in perpetuity in like every form of media that has ever existed, currently exists, or will exist. Like if they really get smart or sharky, however you want to look at it in contracts, they can protect themselves to cover for stuff like this where you might think, well, I signed this 5 years ago when NFTs weren't really a thing the way they are now. But you do sort of have to like go back and double check that contract before you just start running off with it.
DJ Spawn was just asking, what is your strategy on NFTs with labels? You can just clarify that.
To keep the rights in our hands first and foremost. If we're giving them up, like what's the gain by giving them up? Like right away, artists know that we work with, that we're in Web3, we're doing shit here. Like there's value to them collabing with us on NFTs because we're here, we're in the space and we have strategy around it. But there's other labels that just want to grab for the sake of grabbing it in the event that they actually push into music NFTs.
Yeah.
And one, I don't think that's fair to the artist, but two, if you're going to do that, you should also give some sort of reciprocal right to the artist to say, hey, well, you can do an NFT too, or you're allowed to do it with notification to us, but we want to be part of that strategy. So I think like there's a collaborative element. It doesn't have to be like either them or us have the rights. I think there can be, you know, if you're in it and you're making it happen, cool. We just want to be part of that conversation when it does happen. Because as a label, if they're taking the financial risk on a record, and maybe it's not going to win at radio, but they spend a bunch of money there, or whatever it might be, there's an argument to be made of, hey, like, if you're going to go do this Web3 thing with the record that we invested in, even if the investment didn't pay off in those other areas, we should still be able to recoup some of that in Web3 to a degree if we have the rights. But it's a conversation. Like, I don't think it's black and white by any means.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been trying to follow and read up on the like how that's going to change and how a duo like yourselves or an artist can leverage their fans to help with that rather than having to go to a record label, and what that's going to look like. And like, I can't even fathom it, like what it's going to look like in 5 to 10 years.
Yeah.
It's going to be so cool.
Nick and I were talking about it, like, leading up to this pack drop. It was like, oh man, I wish like we had, you know, we were on the fence about signing a certain track to a label at any point in the past year or two. It's like, oh man, I wish we had saved that one or figured out like a way to carve it, because like it would have been cool to incorporate that. And I think that is part of what's so exciting is like, as this grows and there's more revenue here, it allows artists the freedom to commit more to this side of it, where they'll have the freedom to do what they want with their art, and still make a living doing it. So I think, like Nick said, I'm just glad that we're in early so that we're knowledgeable in the space. We can watch it grow, but it's not the sort of thing where we have to abandon our traditional platforms or, you know, like revenue streams, while this side of it's kind of like taking off.
10 Steps said, I remember the very beginning of the conversations in Clubhouse early last year, how to deal with labels, NFT rights, and we're still so early. Yeah, I mean, I think we're years out from this being to scale.
Yeah.
If you guys
Agreed.
follow Koopa Troopa on Twitter, great resource, especially for music NFTs. He puts out a chart every few months of like the platforms in the space. And so he just did a new one the other day. And just from last quarter to this quarter, you see like, I don't know, probably a 30 to 40% increase in the logos that are now on there. So,
wow.
You know, it'll probably keep growing in that way. And then, you know, it's not going to be sustainable for all of these companies to exist. So it'll probably start consolidating at some point.
Yep, totally. Yeah, it's going to be really interesting ride. So, well, it's cool to be a part of it this early. Before, like, I know we're really deep in talking about NFTs, but I also want to talk about what else you've got going on today, because you have got a very busy day, both of you. I get a little bit of a break in about 20 minutes when you guys go live for Dope or Nope. So what are you doing over there today?
So Dope or Nope, actually, I'm taking over as host today, and Hess is normally the host / DJ, but I don't know if he's getting on in time to do that right off the bat. So he sent me the Excel file. I don't play well with Excel.
Your favorite. Nick loves Excel.
Dude, Excel is literally the bane of my existence.
Yo, I got it.
We should.
I'll
we
come
should.
back to Excel after you go on Dope or Nope.
I can't handle it. Like, I literally can't handle it. My mind doesn't do well. Anyway, he just sent me his Excel with all the entries. And so I've been looking through that, and it looks like we have a backlog of probably, let me see, 32. Wow. Like 35 to 40 demos that haven't been listened to yet. So we're going to try to truck through these. We used to do, first half hour was industry records, like tracks that are new and out, Swedish House Mafia album, Weekend album, like all types of shit like that. And then we'd go into demos, and it was supposed to be a 1 hour format. So then it went from the first half hour doing that to like an hour and a half. So it was almost a 2 hour show. And as of last week, we were like, forget the half hour at the top. Let's just do all demos. So now it's like an hour and a half, hour 45-minute show of just demos and feedback and everything.
Nice.
So that's what we'll be plowing through all these. And we've signed a bunch of records on Liftoff from that show.
So really cool. I saw some people somewhere in the chat, Barkin, Rimnes, those are both Dope or Nope, or Finish My Track stream peeps, I feel like. But yeah, a lot of the people that are regulars on our label Liftoff, we got introduced through Dope or Nope, or we were doing a similar type of thing on our Finish My Track live streams. But I love the panel of like the four of you, because everyone has such a different take on it. Nick and Lauren both come at it with like a producer, like technical ears, and then Hess is radio promo for labels, so he's kind of got that ear on it. And then Raquel isn't like a music creator, so she's immersed in the music world but not involved on that like technical side or anything, so she has a different perspective than the other three. And I feel like that's really valuable, because like whenever Nick and I give feedback on tracks, it's only like part of the picture.
Sure.
There's definitely value in getting someone's opinion that's not thinking about the technical aspects of a track.
That's wicked. Awesome. So, okay. I'm going to just remind everyone one more time that we have a giveaway going on right now. We're going to give away some packs and some cards that Nick just opened. We're going to have to get to that so that we can get you guys over to the Dope or Nope.
Yeah.
Well, we're not leaving Reach, so we're staying here today.
I will be leaving, and I want to make sure I can get you in the next 15 minutes. So it's app.recordshop.com/live. It's a Google form. One more time, app.recordshop.com/live. Put your there. I'm gonna close that Google form in like the next 2 minutes, maybe, while we just let some people fill that in. Nick, you want to talk about that Twitter Spaces we're doing with our friends from AMP NFT later tonight?
Yeah, sure. So Finn from AMP NFT has been a OGAF and an OG supporter of Disco Fries on Record Shop since the beginning. That's how we met. And him and I have become friends. Once again, another person from another side of the planet that I've never met in person, but I feel like we know each other. So he was one of the early supporters. In fact, when we did our first Fried Fam event, he got a hat, and I went to ship it out. And this was still like COVID was still pretty weird. Restrictions were pretty weird in Australia and New Zealand. He's in New Zealand, I think it is, or He's in Australia. I can't remember. But anyway, I went to ship it, and they were like, "Yeah, sir, the shipping on this hat is gonna be like 3 times the price of the actual hat." So I hit him and I was like, "Yeah, dude, you're not getting this hat right now, but I'm gonna hold it in a box in my studio." And so periodically when we would do live streams and he'd pop in, I'd be like, "Yo, I'm just showing you, we still got the box, like it's not going anywhere." Anyway, I finally got to ship him his hat and he got it. But, so he's had us on the AMP NFT live streams a few times, did interviews, spaces, and obviously he's really excited about the pack, and the guys wanted us to come on, so that's going to be at 5 p.m. Eastern today on Twitter.
Yeah. All right. I'm going to close up this Google form and get our spin wheel going. I'm going to have to ping the spin wheel to you since I'm not able to screen share for whatever reason today, Nick.
Cool.
So let me
Yeah,
get
all good.
it set up, and then I'll shoot you the link maybe on Slack.
Sure. Yeah, that's fine. Or just email it, or just drop it in this chat here.
Yeah, there's the private.
Can you
chat
copy
here,
paste links from this chat?
Oh, you can't. No, you can.
Like you won't. I don't think you're gonna be able to click it.
Wait. No. When you click on, yeah, I will. When you click on a person's
Okay.
comment, Yeah.
Oh, there you go.
Okay,
Okay,
I
yeah.
see it,
That
yeah.
worked. That worked. All right, so why don't we do the cards that you pulled first, and then we'll do the 5-packs.
Cool.
Yeah. Do you have it up, Nick, or do you want me to share it? You got it.
Oh, I got it.
Cool.
All right, so the cards that Nick opened earlier. So now you get to own a card that was owned by one of the Disco Fries. So that's pretty, I think that's really cool. So the first one was The Cut. It was serial number 211. Give that wheel a spin.
Let's see who we got.
Got my sound effects.
Sound
you go.
effects, great.
Going to
Firestarter.
Nice.
Remove all instances.
Okay. What
Right.
do we got
Great.
next?
Congrats, Firestarter. The next one is Beth's Bath, serial 106. We can get you guys a little closer to completing some of these challenges.
Yeah.
Oh, we got audio, right? We got audio.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can hear the spin.
Sweet.
NFT easy. You are getting Beth's Bath 106. Remove all instances.
Shout out to Mike for Reals 1 on Instagram. I see you exploring. By the way, if you're just tuning in, we're doing some giveaways right now. We just dropped our pack on Record Shop, app.recordshop.com. Grab the pack and let it be your first NFT if you haven't been in
Yes.
to NFTs yet. All right, next up.
Next up, Take Me Away 227.
That's right. Small fries
Little
matter.
fries.
That looks like a license plate.
Aw,
There you go.
got it. All right,
All right.
next up is another Take Me Away card, but it's 351 or 7. I can't tell what I wrote down here.
Let's go for it. Who we got?
FX. The genius.
Johnny, I see you on Instagram. What's up, man? Kumar
All right.
Van Wilder. Michael Jackson. Okay.
We got next up is Voyager number 49.
Oh, almost got it. Oh, Sonia.
Nice.
All right.
Nice work, Sonia. Congrats. Next one, Lady Thrift. And this is the last one of the cards. Then I'll send you another link for another wheel.
Going to Strider.
Strider.
Yo, Strider.
Shout out.
Lisa, I did pull. I had duplicates of Vic. If you want to just do one of those too.
Let's
It's,
do it.
Serial number 42, Vic's artist card.
Ooh, nice cereal from Danny's account. All right, I'll grab it from your account. So spin that wheel.
All right. We're going.
I
Like,
love
Nick
this.
Imps.
Ooh, Nick Imps.
All right.
I really love this this track. Move.
Oh, thank you. Yeah,
Love
I just
it.
sent it. Actually, I sent it to Oliver Heldens yesterday.
Oh, nice.
He his like radio team. So see if Oliver supports some
Get some
Web3
love on it,
music.
yeah.
Nice, nice. All right, I just sent you another link because we'll get everybody's name back in there for the packs. So now you can win a pack too.
Nice.
Oh, Mr. Spawn.
Well, but this is.
But we want to send another link. I just sent you another link.
Yeah, you got to use the other link.
Oh, did we?
Sorry, Spawn.
Oh. Can we give him anything?
Yeah, we'll give you a pack. We'll add an extra
Yeah,
pack.
let's
so,
look him up.
just popped it in the chat here. Yeah.
Okay.
It's the same one, just refreshed with everyone added back in.
Yep.
All right. DJ Spawn, you got a pack. DJ Spawn is like one of the luckiest people on our streams. I swear. He gets a pack almost every time.
He does.
Yeah, he's won a lot.
Spawn is the homie though. He moderates for our Finish My Track live streams and helps keep that going. Is always gifting out subs. Such a homie.
Yeah, we love Spawn.
Shout out to Xara. I see you on Instagram. We're doing some pack giveaways on our Friends of Fries pack that dropped today. So that's what's going on here.
Yep. So people already submitted their Record Shop accounts to win free packs. That's now closed, but there are still packs available to buy at recordshop.com.
Yeah.
I gotta shout out everybody watching on Instagram. About 127 people have come through.
Hey.
And, that's pretty awesome because usually we're mainly on Twitch, Facebook, etc., and Twitch is like our main platform. But this is great.
That's awesome.
All right, so we're spinning, right? Am I going?
Let's spin. Yeah. So pack giveaways.
Oh. Urban Owl.
Urban Owl.
Woo!
Nice one.
Love it. Congrats, Urban Owl.
How many we got left?
I added an extra one because why not? So 4 more.
Okay, sweet. Let's go. Bruticus rules.
Bruticus. Great. And of course, y'all know for all of our OGAF in the crowd who added their name in here, we put you in twice because we love you.
That's pretty sick. That's awesome. What a perk.
I know. So you have twice as many chances.
For people watching not familiar with what a OGAF is, what's the quick?
OGAF are the
Urban
record
Owl
shop.
twice in a row.
Oh, you got to remove all instances.
remove
Sorry,
all
Urban Man. You're only getting one.
Yeah, sorry, buddy.
Sorry, bud. OGAF are, it stands for Original Gangsta as Fuck. And it's just basically the group of people who have been around with Record Shop for a long time. Ryan, congrats. The OGAF have been around with Record Shop either for a long time or they've actually purchased one of our sets that is called our OG set. And it's just kind of your badge of honor that you really support Record Shop. You support kind of everything we're doing.
Yep.
And then we give you extra perks.
And there's like a private Discord channel, something, right?
There's a private Discord channel. Our CEO and founder, Obi, is in there constantly chatting with the OGAF community, getting feedback from them, trying to understand, what the community wants. It's similar to what we were talking about before. We just also do it with our OGAF specifically. Cool. All right, 2 more spins.
Oh, got it.
Sonya, again.
So Sonya got a card and she got a pack, correct?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Awesome.
Killing it.
Killing it. All right. Here we go.
And the last one. Last giveaway for today.
Who's it going to?
NFT Easy.
Big one.
Yo, congrats everyone. I'm gonna work my way to head out of here, but I will be back on Twitter Spaces with Nick and AMP NFT at 5 p.m. Eastern today, so in 2 hours for those of us who aren't on Eastern. This has been a lot of fun.
It's been amazing.
Yeah.
Danny, are you jumping on today?
gonna...
I can't remember.
For
Twitter Spaces.
No, for Dope or Nope, no.
No, Twitter Spaces?
Twitter Spaces, yeah, I'll jump on.
Ah, sick. Great.
Yes.
That'll be awesome.
For those of you, so grab us on Twitter, twitter.com/recordshop. If you follow us there, we've got the link to the Twitter Spaces right there, so you can connect. I'm just probably going to put myself in backstage so that everything doesn't stop streaming.
Cool.
You should be
can keep
good because I
restreaming all your
started started this as a host. So if you want to do that, you can.
Yeah, I can just leave his stuff on all of Record Shop's channels.
Oh, sweet. Thanks.
Oh, awesome. Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
amazing.
Awesome. Thanks, guys. It's been a
Cool.
pleasure.
Thank you,
Thanks
Lisa.
Happy
so
drop
much.
day.
Yeah, thank you.
Bye.
There's Lisa, Redbird, Record Shop. First, finished my track sort of day on Reach.
Yeah,
too.
it's cool. I like that it aggregates comments from like all these different platforms. It's still confusing today because I'm trying to monitor Discord at the same
Yeah.
time. So there's comments coming from all over the place.
I just love that like we made a request the other day it said something cool that could be added, and like the dev team was on it right away.
yeah.
That's
No, super
sweet.
responsive. Cool. So we're gonna roll into Dope or Nope. Packs are still up and available. And yeah, Twitter Spaces later. And otherwise, we'll be on next Friday for our regular Finish My Track stream, and we'll probably
Yep.
be talking more at that point. Maybe some of the recipes will have been revealed, so there's more pack talk next week too.
Hopefully. But yeah, you guys should check the I think they only get refreshed every 24 hours. I gotta ask Lisa about that. The leaderboard. I keep getting hit, like guys that were gunning for that top prize want to know what the refresh rate is on the leaderboard. So I think it's every 24
I'm curious
hours.
too. That's sneaky because if it's every 24 hours, there could be some big moves.
Yeah, for sure. So check
Tricky.
that out. If you're just figuring out what the hell is going on, we're the Disco Fries. We do a live stream every Friday called Finish My Track. And today we just dropped a new music NFT pack on Record Shop. So go check that out.
Yeah. Cool.
All right,
I'll
Lauren's
stick
hitting
around
me.
until
and-
everyone else jumps on.
Yeah, sure. Let me.
Oh, I see them here. Can I just start adding people?
Yeah, do it up.
We can add. Well, you said Hess is coming on or no? Because he's here.
Yeah, I think he should be ready to go.
Let's see. And Raquel, Austin, and Lauren are still in the background. It
No,
looks
Hess
like
isn't ready.
Hess is not. Hey, Raquel.
Hello.
Hey, how's it going?
Hello.
Fresh from Coachella.
As fresh as
from
you
a
can
lot.
be.
As fresh as you literally can be.
Yeah, awesome.
Coffee.
There he is.
Howdy.
What's up,
Mr.
Pad Man?
Pad
Lauren.
Man.
going? Hello. How's everybody?
Good. How you doing? I'm
Alive
getting
and
some
well.
music going over here because I know it stresses you out when there's no music, so I'm doing it.
It really does.
It's just we're all like
Music.
standing
Oh,
in
yeah,
an empty room just talking. This is uncomfortable.
Yeah. Not even that. It's like when I worked on radio, I remember being in the building, and if the music ever went down, everybody would like run around like as if they were like disturbed ants in a
Yeah.
nest. Like, we're off air. We're off air. Like, what's going on? Is everything okay? What's going on?
I feel
It
that.
was a disaster. So yeah, never a moment of dead air. It was.
Well, it's good to see you guys. I think Hessman will be on. Good. Just a heads up. I don't know if you saw my thing in the chat. You just got to reconnect your Instagram. Just
Oh, yeah.
disable,
Oh.
remove it, and
Yeah, right. Fun.
pop it back up to get it going there.
So I can work on that.
Raquel, we got to get a full debriefing on Coachella.
Oh yeah.
Coachella
Go to
was
her
really
Instagram.
fun.
Tell
Yeah,
us everything.
literally. The first weekend I just went to the parties, and then the second weekend I went to the festival.
Oh
So-
yeah, cool. That's good.
I saw Harry Styles bring out Lizzo, and I lost my marbles.
Oh wow.
It
Yeah.
was great. I was living my best One Direction fan life.
Did he do
and I
that
got
both
to
weekends? Did
see-
you know?
The first weekend he brought out Shania Twain, which I didn't see, and then the second weekend was Lizzo.
Awesome.
And then got to see
Right.
Side Piece, and I saw Black Coffee. Got to see so many different artists from different genres, which was really fun and good.
Uh-huh.
So did Shania Twain do it? I'm not up on this. Like, did they have a collab together, or did she like perform "Man, I Feel Like a Woman"? Like, what happened?
Yeah, they did. He sings a couple of her songs in concert sometimes, so he brought her out. And then Lizzo did What Makes You Beautiful with him, and I Will Survive, and it was amazing. It was
All
so
right.
fun.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Did you?
And then
Is this your first Coachella?
it was my first Coachella. So I was
So-
like, I have to get the Ferris wheel picture. I
Wow,
have to do
that's
all
cool.
of the, things.
Yeah.
What were the
Right.
main
It's-
differences you found between that and, let's just say, like an E EDC?
The
Yeah.
thing about Coachella is there's so many stages,
Mhm.
and that's was kind of my problem with it because I do listen to so many different genres of music. There was so many people I was not able to see because the stages are so overlapping and so far apart. I feel like at EDC or something like an Ultra, there's not as many stages. So if you're missing someone, you're missing like the end of the set, or you're missing the beginning of the set. Like for Coachella, I was missing 3 people I wanted to see because I had to see someone else. So that was kind of the only bummer with that. But I guess if you don't listen to different genres of music, maybe that's not the problem.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Because
pretty
you have to
interesting.
plan it too, especially if you want to get over and like through the seas of people all trying to get to different places too. Like you have to give yourself at least 20 to 30 minutes leeway time just to walk to the stage. So that was just the main.
Yeah, is the
problem,
plot
I guess.
land much larger than what they do at the Speedway?
It's real.
That's a tough one.
I
I
don't know
want
if
to
it's
say
larger.
yes, but no, I don't know. It's hard. I don't know. It's like 3 polo fields. It feels like
Yeah.
massive polo fields.
And then by the end of it, it's just dirt and dust, and you're like, I'm still
Right.
coughing from Coachella,
Oh, yeah,
and I wore a
sure.
mask.
You
Everyone
wore
going
a
to
mask the most
Stagecoach this
time?
weekend. What'd you say?
You did wear a mask the most time. Most
Oh,
of the
yeah.
time. Yeah.
Because
it's still dusty.
Friday last weekend was a dust storm.
Oh wow.
No,
God. No,
that was
thanks.
fun.
Pass.
Yeah. So everyone going to Stagecoach this weekend, all my friends, I was like, wear a bandana, wear a mask. It's going to be pure dirt by the time you guys get there.
Yeah.
First weekend, there's the grass. Second weekend, it's like grass and a little bit of dirt. And then by the Stagecoach, it's just dirt.
Nice.
Yeah. Right.
So advice if anyone's
Pass.
going to Stagecoach, guys, wear your mask.
All right, I'm gonna leave you guys to it. Have a good show.
Thanks,
oh, yeah.
man.
See you, man. All
I'll
right.
talk to you on
Bye.
Spaces later.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Faces.
That's cool.
All right. We got Mr. Kramer, too, I know we're waiting on. But do you want to just jump into some of these and get it moving?
Yeah. I don't want
Um,
to. Yeah. That's fine.
Yeah.
Hit me. Play
All
something.
right.
Play something that you're excited about.
Well,
Could
I'm
be
going to
anything,
just jump into
because
demos.
It's all randoms. Yeah. Yeah, I know. I was
I-
just trying to see if you'd gone through them all already, but clearly
I
not.
did not have a chance to do that. So,
That's good. So it's
Give me a
back
lift.
to the Hess example of where we're listening to them live. So who knows?
yeah, it's going to be good. By the way, are you still in Australia?
Yes.
All right. How's that?
Yeah.
It's early. It's early. It's 3:05 a.m.
Oh,
Oh
boy.
my God.
So
I'm so
it's
sorry.
weird getting up at 2:45 for anything.
If it makes
get-
you feel any better, I was sending emails to Korea at 3:05 a.m. this morning, so I feel that.
Really?
All right. Can you
Yeah.
guys hear that?
Yeah.
Yes.
All right. I'm going to turn it up. And here we go.
Okay.
By the way, this is William Richardson with Acceptance. Richardson with acceptance.
What's up, Austin Kramer? Hello,
Hey, guys.
sir.
Hi.
Testing, 1, 2, testing.
Hey, bud.
How we doing?
Hey.
I love the.
You're
I-
live.
I love the mustache. Very nice.
Mustache.
Looks like it's been trimmed down ever so slightly.
Just a
You're
tad.
in,
Man, that
you're
was
in
quite a way
perfect
to open
mustache
up.
order.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're straight
old
into demos,
synths.
by the way. Straight into demos.
I love
yeah.
it.
Yeah.
Excellent.
It's the Dope or Nope demo section immediately off the bat, so that we can get as many demos as possible done. You know.
Nailed it.
And I held it.
Loved it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
welcome to
listen,
Dope or
I'll-
Nope, by the way. This is the
Yeah.
intro that we didn't do. Welcome to Dope or
Oh,
Nope.
yeah.
We don't listen to music that everybody knows at the beginning anymore. We just go straight to demos, and we're
Yeah.
here every week at 3 p.m. Eastern. When
3
Lauren's in Australia.
a.m. in
Yeah.
Western Australia. That's
Yep.
also tuning in live. Very good. Just for any West Australians, well done. I can't believe you're up.
Yeah, props to you, man. You're the real hero here.
That's
You
not
are.
true at all. I'm just here to see Raquel and listen to the Coachella stories. How else will I know them?
Yeah.
So what do we think about that record?
I would like to say that I really do like that arpeggiation melody right from the start. I'm like, okay, this is kind of cool. Whereas at Heading, I really liked the build, and it seemed like it took a long time to get to the drop. And then when it got to the drop, it felt, I'm not sure what the right word is, but it felt like a little bit underproduced perhaps, or maybe it was just utilizing not a very expensive sound choice. It used like a kind of a cheaper synth, it felt like, or not a really exciting synth and bass. And I think that was the only part about it that felt different to the ARP, because the ARP coming into starting it, to me, felt expensive and interesting and exciting. So yeah, there you go.
How expensive are we talking?
Oh, like $10.
Oh,
The ARP felt expensive because the ARP was
Oh,
unique.
Yeah.
And
the
that
ARP
was special.
was in the hundreds of dollars, and then the baseline was in the tens of dollars. So something like that.
Austin, what'd you think?
Finding the marriage between the two.
Yes, that's right.
I'm a thrifty type of bean, so
So you're okay with it?
I like cheap sounds.
Yeah.
Yeah. when they're made and when you swirl it up with like milk, you could make it into an ice cream. Kind of
Yeah.
off the cuff. And then it tastes
yes.
good. It feels good
Yeah.
too.
Well, here's what I would say. I tend to agree. I do like intentionally cheap sounds, but they have to be intentionally cheap
Oh, yeah.
and kind of wrapped in a expensive bow, if that makes sense. So if it, like Marshmello does it well, like where he has these like 8-bitty cheap sounds, but it's wrapped in a
Oh, yeah.
really pretty mix and everything is super tight. And that's why I think
Right.
those records connect.
Great
So-
It
analogy.
was
Yeah.
one of those things. It was one of those things that it was like the familiarity of the sound I was vibing with, because I was like, I know this sound, I like it, it makes me happy. But then again, it was like finding the marriage between the two, and I almost needed something that was going to make it a little bit different. I feel like we talk about this every week. Like, it's good to make the records where you're like, that sound, it makes me feel good and I know it, but then I need something that's going to make it different to spice it up. So I'm not just like, next. I know where this is going.
Yeah,
Interesting.
agreed.
Lauren,
we're
that
gonna
was
jump
kind of
into
your
perspective,
comment
Raquel.
saying
I
that
love
it
it.
was not finished.
Wait.
Maybe.
I learned from you, Lauren.
Thank you.
I will.
Con.
Raquel stepped
Yeah.
it up on this feedback.
Oh, yeah, that was a step up. That was a step up.
It's the
She went to
coffee. My
Coachella.
brain's working.
She went to
That's right,
Coachella
yeah.
and had coffee.
She's back from Coachella, and now she's like got this whole new perspective on
Honestly,
all
though, I
demos.
did listen. I think it's from listening to so many different types of music, though. Like, it was
Yeah.
great to pay attention to that and not just be in like EDM and K-pop land.
So it
sure.
would be like the Raquel answer I predict would be like so I was walking around at Coachella, and then I heard that demo, and I turned initially and I was like, oh, this is pretty, this is interesting. I'm gonna face the stage as I walk kind of past it, but I'm gonna slow down, and then when the drop comes in, I'm like, okay, I got this. Okay, next stage,
Literally.
Or wow, this is great. You know what? I'm gonna catch you guys later because I have to head in and listen to this drop.
Precisely.
So was it a head in to listen to this drop, or was it a okay, got it, moving on to the next stage?
In between. Listen to the drop for like a couple seconds, and then I'm like, okay, and then I move.
All right,
Yeah.
got it. Cool. Okay.
All right, we're gonna jump into DJ Vector and Alona, Ready to Grow.
Got it.
I've wondered what I could become if I believed in me. I've realized that I just have to put in work to achieve. Yeah, I'm ready, so ready to chase my dream. It's so close, so don't close. Find self-esteem. Used to think that I'll never get to where I wanna be. I've been through my endeavor. I understand now, and I am ready to grow.
Okay.
Ah,
All right, I'm gonna jump
All right.
ahead a little bit.
Oh.
It's a little samey. All right,
Okay.
all right, you get it.
Oh, jeez.
You get it.
All right.
Also, wait, I wanted to answer a question. We
Yes.
just started with demos. Someone asked if they missed their demo, but we just started the show with demos, so you didn't miss anything.
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah,
This is
Morton
this
in
is
the Insta.
What's up,
Morton
Morton?
in the Instagram comments said this is great.
There you go. Okay. Well,
Shout out to Morton.
I would shout out Morton.
Hi, Morton.
I would like to say to Morton, wish I could see you more often because it's been a long time. I'd also challenge that this is great with a this is great music, and actually I really enjoyed listening to that girl's voice. I thought the tone was actually really cool. Those lyrics were absolutely horrible. Those lyrics were out of control horrible, off the chart. I've been through my endeavor. I'm ready to grow is not a great line for a verse, let alone a actual drop hook. Have you heard
Was
that
that
new
the
song?
hook?
You know, the one that says "I'm ready to grow." Anything that has the words "chase my dreams" in the lyrics is something that I'd be like, oh, okay.
I didn't
So-
catch that.
Yep.
I thought that was the
I didn't
verse.
either. I didn't mind
Oh,
the
I
Ready
caught
to
it.
Grow.
Someone
caught it.
wasn't listening.
So here's the
Wow.
thing: the lyrics didn't bother me as much as the delivery of the lyrics.
Interesting. Okay.
I could do with
I-
like, do you know Danica Nadeau? She's done a lot of records on Monster Cat.
Yeah.
Super soft, breathy.
Yeah.
What's the Fiona? Come on, Fiona.
Apple.
No,
I was gonna say Apple.
Fiona Barbary.
no.
Great
Give me the
lady.
duo. The duo.
Oh,
Oh, Rebecca and
oh,
Fiona.
they're
Rebecca and
yes.
Fiona. I'm sorry, Rebecca.
Yeah.
Rebecca and Fiona. like
Always
that.
hating on Rebecca, Nick. Come on, man.
Come on, man.
Not cool.
Rebecca and Fiona delivery would be amazing on that.
Oh yeah. All right.
That's my hot take.
Yeah, that's that. I was actually pleasantly surprised when the drop hit. I'm like, okay, yeah, this feels in the realms of old school tropical house, let's call it maybe. But yeah, music was nice, and the do you need to replace the vocalist? No, you really need a lyricist to write you something that's relatively cool. Because
I feel like
This is
the
an
lyrics
interesting-
can stand. We should leave the lyrics and just produce it better. To me, like I think the lyrics can fly.
You didn't like the music?
The music to me felt cheesy, and I guess I wasn't paying attention to the lyrics, but yeah, I think the lyrics and the singer can stay. We just need something else going on with instruments there. It felt like a Disney
I have a
movie
question.
in a good way.
oh yeah,
I
see.
agree with that.
I have a question for you guys. Do you think that, because someone commented something, do you think that songwriting is as important in EDM music? Or do you think it can kind of, this is not my question, just a general question, because I know a lot of the times we're like, the lyrics.
Right.
Do you think that it's as important, like to Austin's take, like I like the lyrics, whatever. I didn't.
No
like the lyrics
offense.
personally,
I
but
think the bar is low. I think the bar
Yeah.
in general is low compared to other
Well,
genres.
that's why.
So
Yeah, I'm
when you
asking.
when you
That's
have
right.
a powerful song, it just flies.
Right.
Yeah.
That's a perfect answer to
Because
that
do you
question.
think more people are listening to the music, like the drop, like at the festivals, everyone's just pretty much
Of course they do.
waiting for the drop and like jumping
Sure.
or whatever,
Right.
not necessarily scream singing the lyrics, you know?
Yeah. Yeah. I think that the lyrics aren't as important as what they are in commercial pop music that goes to radio with the $250,000 to $500,000 radio campaign. I think dance music has less critiquing of the lyrics, perhaps, but yeah. But I still think the lyrics need to be good, and I still think there needs to be some kind of cool factor to it, and I think I've said this to you before about the idea of a hook being the thing which people can share using their voice down a telephone line by saying, have you heard that new song, you know, the one that goes like, and then whatever they sing next or say next is the hook. So across pop music, dance music, that works, but dance music for the most part sort of like gets a little bit of a free pass in terms of, is it great or is it just okay or just good enough? So, you know, that's why it gets away with it. Woof.
My little,
Wow.
my little conversation
George.
starter for the day.
George Hess.
Wow.
Yes, coming
Get
in
that
with the
guy's
tie.
at the top of our screen.
You fancy.
Who's, Nick, you're in charge of how everyone's positioned on this.
This
thing.
guy clearly needs to
There
be
he
the
is.
top. Wait.
Sitting at the
Wait.
top.
How did it
There he
reverse?
is.
Stay up there.
Yes.
Oh, look at this guy.
We can't hear you.
Yeah.
George Hess, welcome to the show, man.
Can't hear you.
I can hear you. Yeah, I can hear you.
Someone said
I
that's
can
why
hear
artists have to find the balance of both production and songwriting and quality of vocal production. True that.
Yeah.
You can
This
hear
is
George?
Yeah.
Yeah, for
Okay.
sure. That's
I
why
can.
that's why the hooks always kill at festivals too. You know, the instrumentals do well, but the ones with the clear, concise hooks always slay.
Yep. That's true. Yep.
Yeah.
Absolutely.